The Towson University Tigers took down the Binghamton Bearcats this past Saturday. I'll be joined by head coach Shawn Nadelen to talk about the victory on today's episode of the Tiger Lacrosse Report. Get ready, Tiger fans. The Tiger Lacrosse Report begins now.
Or is this the high? Just let it go, enjoy the ride. Without the low, there ain't a high.
AT&T knows the best kind of holiday is the kind where everyone gets what they wished for. Make this holiday extra happy when you buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones. Like the Samsung Galaxy S6. Buy one, get one free. So spread some cheer and capture every minute of it. Right now at AT&T, buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones.
How long does it take to change the game of basketball? Days, years, decades? How about 0.4 seconds? All of a sudden, big ain't so big no more. Small ain't so small. The step back three is the new dunk. Follow through is the new poster. Range is the new hang time. How long to change the game of basketball? 1 second or less.
Wise Market's ice cream plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl and chocolate-covered pretzel. How can you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packets of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Hello and welcome to the Tiger Lacrosse Report, filmed inside the TSN studios. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. The Towson Tigers played host to the Binghamton Bearcats and came out with a 15-6 victory. Let's take a look at the highlights from the ballgame. Kosis moving to the middle of the field, being chased by Jack Adams. Both wear number 16. Bounces a shot and gets it past Tyler White, and Binghamton takes a 1-0 lead 2 minutes into this ballgame.
2 shots that went on cage, both of which were good shots.
Making a move is Kosis trying to come down, and he fires and scores his second goal of the game. Top right, past the shoulder of Tyler White, and quickly 2-0. Bama takes it behind the goal, comes up the left again and scores. So Ryan Drenner with the goal, and it's 2-1. Drenner works it out front. Bolwicki shoots and scores. Brian Bolwicki from about 9 yards out with his 5th goal of the year. And finally, the Tigers back on the board, and it's 3-2 Binghamton with 3:11 to go in the half. Behind the Drenner, up the left side to Bolwicki. Bolwicki moving towards the middle. Shoots, scores again. Ties the ball game up at 3. Mazza comes down the left behind the cage to Drenner. Ryan turns, shoots off his knees and gets it right through the legs of Cousins, and it's 5-3 Tigers. Ryan Drenner with the hat trick. Or actually Conan. Work it back over to Sider, who shoots and scores. Joe with his first of the afternoon, his 16th of the year, and the Tigers go up 6-4. McCarty cross-field pass over to Bolwicki in the middle to Sider, who bounces one home, and the Tigers up 11-5. Coming down the right, trying to move in, shooting and scoring for the Tigers is Ian Kirby. So the freshman with his 9th goal of the season, and the Tigers up, feeds behind to Drenner. Drenner comes up the right, turns, shoots, and scores. Ryan Drenner with his 4th goal, and the Tigers up 13-5. Work it out front to Dylan Kinnear. Kinnear over on the right to Cole Robertson. He shoots and scores. Cole Robertson with his 2nd goal of the year, and the Tigers match their largest output of the season at 15.
Junior attackman Ryan Drenner tallied 4 goals and 2 assists in the victory. To talk about the win, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Shawn Nadelen. And Coach, it was your final non-conference game of the year. Players may be looking ahead to the CAA. The first quarter, I don't think went the way you wanted because you trailed 3-1.
Yeah, I don't think it was our players looking ahead. I don't know if they came out ready to play at the intensity, that we should have. Binghamton definitely came out, ready to go, competing at a high level, earning some ground balls, which is their style of play, and then, which they, were able to win, 2 of their last 3 games from. Our guys, we made some uncharacteristic mistakes on defense, didn't really do a good job putting the ball in good spots with our shots. We were getting some good looks and stuff, so we just weren't as crisp as we wanted to be to start the game. But I thought after the first quarter was over, we kind of just settled down. Not that we played that much better in the second quarter, but definitely improved as the game went on.
Even at halftime, though, it was only 3-3. What did you say to the group at the half?
At the half, it was, and I said it at the end of the first quarter, they took a 3-1 lead. At the end of the first quarter, they scored with, I think, just over 2 seconds left. We just needed to take a deep breath. I wasn't sure if we were tight, nervous, just unfocused, which I think that was a little bit more just that lack of focus. Being able to get back to who we are, challenge the guys a little bit in regards to, this isn't really what Towson lacrosse is like. We've played at a high level. Right now we're not there. We're getting outworked on the field, which is something we never want to let happen as a program. So I challenged the team, to definitely raise their level of play to where we know we can work on the field, and they did that.
Well, they certainly were up for the challenge as you outscored them 12-3 in the second half, and again had a chance to get everybody into the ball game, which I know always makes you very happy.
Yeah, it was great. Especially the last non-conference game. You never know how the conference games will shake out, and those are always battles. So being able to do that on our home field, with hopefully a lot of those guys' families in the stands, it's great to be able to get those guys in the game.
All right, Ryan Drenner with the 4 goals and 2 assists, and he had been kind of quiet for the prior couple of ball games. What was it about him that he exploded on Saturday afternoon?
I think Binghamton got him upset. Got under his skin a little bit in a good way for Ryan to respond. I think there was some trash talking going on. Guys were mouthing off to him and then mouthing off to both ends of the field, and I think our guys responded positively to that. Sometimes that gets under your skin and guys kind of implode or get out of their game. I thought our guys have raised our level of play up, and I think that kind of helped us get over that 3-1 deficit in the first quarter. Things got a little emotional, things got a little chippy. The trash talking was happening, and Ryan wanted to make sure that he quieted the critics from Binghamton.
Well, I think he did a good job. Yeah. Brian Bolwicki with a couple of goals. Now, here's a kid who missed all of last year due to injury. He's now been running with the first midfield because Mike Lynch has been out. Assess Brian's play and how he's come along from that injury.
It was awesome to have Brian get those 2 goals in the second quarter. That really pushed the momentum back in our favor. Not only obviously to get us back even with Binghamton, but the way you could just build the excitement from him. When he scored, he was excited. The guys around him were as excited that the bench got up. Brian's a guy that works hard. He's a captain for us. So, the team respects him. The team looks for him for leadership and guidance, and for your captain, who has been on the second midfield now in the first, to be able to capitalize early in a game and show some emotion and excitement, that just helps everybody else, from there on out. And he's been playing pretty well, the past couple of games, getting shots on cage, getting shots on good spots. I think his confidence is continuing to grow.
You mentioned that early on the defense had some lapses. What was it that they were able to do from quarters 2 through 4 that they weren't doing in the first quarter?
Well, the nice thing was that, unfortunately for Binghamton, fortunately for us, their best offensive player, Kostas, got injured in that first quarter. He had their first 2 goals, great shots. It was definitely going to give us problems. We ended up switching a matchup in that second quarter to him, and they were just getting what they wanted, and our guys were staying disciplined on our ball technique, weren't helping when we needed to, so we were just a little bit unfocused, a little late in our decision making. But after that, again, we switched a matchup. We were able to settle down. We started working cohesively as a unit and started doing our job, and that's, I think, what helped us. But above all, I thought Tyler really made some impressive saves to keep those guys off the board, and that definitely gives your defense that much more confidence and momentum, and that was something that paid dividends for us.
It certainly did. So the Tigers also now have the 5th best defense in the country. Tyler White, 3rd in the country in saves, goals allowed per game. That's going to do it for today's edition of the Tiger Lacrosse Report. Check back Friday on TowsonTigers.com or the Towson Tigers on YouTube for our next episode, where Coach Nadelen and I will preview the Tigers' CAA opener when they host the Dragons of Drexel. For head coach Shawn Nadelen, I'm Spiro Morekas. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Tigers.